Hi, I want you to join me for a really comfortable Feldenkrais lesson. Go ahead and lie completely on your back and just take a minute once you arrive to sense and feel your contact. Notice the places where you meet the floor with ease and where you feel supported. Feel the weight of your pelvis, the length of your legs, the length of your spine, and the length of your arms. Feel the space between your fingers and toes. And very slowly, in your lying down position on your back, if you're not already on your back, come to your back. You're going to bring your feet to stand like this while you're lying down. So the knees point toward the ceiling and the feet are flat on the floor. From here, you'll have the feet about hip width, and you'll just take a moment in this position to take the right knee out to the side and back. And just see how easy that is to take the right knee out to the side and back. Your head will be all the way down on the floor as you rest. And go slow enough that you can feel the movement over the foot on the right, how the weight goes to the outside of the foot as the knee goes to the right and comes back to the middle. Or you notice where you come back to. Pause and try the left a couple of times. Very slowly, maybe an inch or two, moving as slow as you can, taking the left knee out to the left. Don't do as much as you can. You just want to do the beginning, the first 10%. Maybe exhaling as you allow the knee to slowly fall just a tiny bit to your left as you feel the weight on the outside of the left foot and you come back with ease. Pause and lengthen your legs. We're going to make this easier by using our pelvic floor. So take a minute and lying down. I will be sitting, so just stay where you are and just listen to my voice. And notice the contact in the lower belly. Place both hands in your lower abdomen. And feel the air. In your container, in your pelvic floor, you have a triangle. Actually, two triangles that make a diamond. So we can consider the sides are two sits bones. The front is where the pubic bone attaches, and in the back we have the anus. As you inhale, that all expands, lengthens. You may or may not feel that yet. For right now, all I want you to do is make a shh sound on your exhale, just like you're soothing a baby. Hands are on the lower abdomen, and every time you exhale, make a shh sound. And now as you exhale with that sound, pull the lower abdomen in the tiniest bit. And you're allowing the lower belly to contract a little bit on the exhale as you pull it in a little bit, which also is activating your pelvic floor. Continue making the shh sound on the exhale as you gently pull the lower belly in, allowing the pelvic floor to rise and then descend on the exhale. Feel how your belly falls into your hands on the exhale. Inhale. Go back to the exhale with the shh. And then feel your belly expand as you inhale. Pause and place your hands to your sides and just take a moment to feel what that felt like and what it feels like now in your lower abdomen, maybe even your pelvic floor. And how do you breathe now? We're going to move to the ribs. So we're going to come to our side ribs and hold them as though we're cradling them. So you have your hand curved around the side of your ribs as though you're holding, as though you find the perfect shape for your hand. And once you arrive there, we're going to exhale with like a snake sound. So you're going to on your exhale and hiss like you're letting out hot water. With every inhale, you'll feel the ribs expand back into your hands. And with every exhale, you'll feel them pull away from your hands as you make the sound. Continue to make the sound, feeling the movement with your hands in the ribs. And then come to pause after your next exhalation, resting the hands and just feeling the middle breathing space now. Is there more familiarity with the breath in the lower and middle breathing spaces? We're going to move to the top now. Hands come above the breasts on the sternum, right below the collarbones. You're going to rest your elbows on the floor if it's comfortable. If they don't reach, you can use pillows or just get as comfortable as you can. Try to rest your elbows. On the exhale, we're going to make a sound as though you're just like letting it all go. These upper lungs don't have as much capacity, but you're going to with every exhale, and feel how your fingers sink into you as you make the sound. Letting it all go, and you exhale. Shorter breaths, sighing it out. And then bring your hands down to rest. Feel your entire breathing space. And notice what you notice about your breathing. And your contact with the floor, if anything has shifted or changed. Let's go back to that beginning movement. All the way on the back, you have your legs bent. We're going to take that right knee out again and just see if that got any smoother. And now I want you to use your exhale to take the, use your inhale to take the leg out. And your exhale to bring the leg back in. And see if as you take your right leg out, and you inhale, as you exhale it back in, can you pull in the right side of the lower abdomen and have that be the way that the leg comes up a little bit? Feeling that that activates that side triangle of your pelvic floor, and you can think of that activation as you're pulling it in, like pulling in a scarf as you bring the leg in. Let's inhale the leg in and now exhale it out. And this should be a little bit easier. Pulling the leg in by way of pulling in with the lower right abdomen. And then letting it all go as you let the right knee out. Pulling in your right abdomen as you bring it in. Exhaling, the knee goes out, the belly gets bigger. Let's try the left. Take the left leg out to the side. Let's start this time with the exhale. As your left knee goes out to the side, you'll inhale it back in by pulling in the lower abdomen on your left. Exhaling it slowly out to the side and inhaling it by pulling in just the lower abdomen and feeling that other part of your pelvic floor start to pull in a little bit, like you're pulling in a scarf that releases as you exhale and comes in as you inhale. Let's try both legs. Both knees go out to the side. Exhale. As you inhale, draw in the lower abdomen and start to imagine the pelvic floor is coming up, and see if the knees don't go back on their own. Letting that all go as they go out, inhaling, just releasing, making space. Exhaling, slight pull in of the abdomen, slight pulling in of the pelvic floor as though you're pulling in a scarf through that diamond shape. One more time. And now, without doing anything with your pelvic floor, just take one knee out to the side and back, and the other. Slowly take this to roll to your side. Take your time to come up. Let your neck hang if you can. And just take a moment to sit and see if you can feel yourself a little bit differently now that we've worked with the pelvic floor. Can you feel your entire breathing space? The diamond of your pelvic floor, your lower breathing space, your middle breathing space, your upper breathing space, even up above that, your neck, the back of the container. Thinking about all parts. Please revisit this video often to work with your pelvic floor and get it ready to activate as you move. And take a moment now to come to stand in whatever way works for you, if you can. Walk around and see how you feel now that we've shifted something. Notice if anything is different or easier in walking. When we use these sounds to activate the pelvic floor, we begin to get more of ourselves involved in the walking process with automatic, gentle, easy breathing. I'll be back for more pelvic floor lessons. Please check out my others in the meantime and subscribe. Thank you.